always seem to be around just at the right time, don't I? Always just at the right time. Again, as always, just at the right time. Let's see whether they think my children in the house by themselves while I'm out, while Daddy's sitting in there, yeah? It's my neighbourhood. I live here, right in this block. I'm allowed to know everything going on in my area, being there right outside my front door right now. Always around at the right time. Always am. Yeah, as always. Always doing my job, just as you guys have got yours to do. So on with yours and I'll get on with mine. No worries. Here we go. Olivia Pickney is another report for you. Let's make sure it's civil, that there's actually criminal matters going on. It's a vice. We also know that they're right outside my window now. We know I'm a public campaigner. Now let me go and ring Dean and see whether he feels about a load of police outside the window right now. Shall we see? Shall we see? There's my window. I'm getting a lot of harassment from these people at the moment because of an anonymous website that's causing for complaints. Might be nothing to do with us, mate. Nothing to do with us. But at the end of the day, I'm going to protect my private property. It's a council house. Okay? And I've had enough harassment. And I'd like to speak to these police officers while they're here, but I'm assuming they've got a job to do. And that's about the people that have got an anonymous website that are calling and making complaints about me to try and get my children taken. They've already taken 2, and I'm going to campaign until these police officers are facing charge for state kidnap. They're meddling in mental health, they're meddling into family matters, non-criminal matters, people with physical conditions, people with mental health. I have a feeling that maybe I might have meant to have been in the home, or maybe someone's put a report out to say that I'm outside and they want to see whether my children are in the home. Daddy's upstairs, so I can parade around here. This is my home, this is where I live. Seem to be going now, I've just said that. Will you come into 38 Highfield Road by any chance? Right, good, okay, right, let them get on with their job. And these are the people that are hopefully going to finally deal with the person that wants to make anonymous complaints. And these police officers are going to turn around to anonymous reporters and say, you're going to start getting charged because you're wasting police time when they've got paedophiles to go and arrest. They've got everyone from Jimmy Savile and all their hoops to arrest. They've got the whole Hugh Hefner team to deal with. They've got the fact that here in Portsmouth it is the biggest place for child trafficking because they come in from Portsmouth. These guys have got a lot of jobs to do. Mostly single mothers struggling, children probably dealing a little bit of weed to pay for their trainers. Yeah, it's not good enough. They don't seem to be very busy looking for somebody on my street though. But this is the job that the police do at night. This is what your tax is being paid for. And I'm going to show Dean that they were in the area around the house at the time. If you want to check it, it's Kellie Cottam. That's Charlie Oscar Tango Tango Alpha Mike, director of Step Up Britain. So we're going to keep watching. I'm always around. You'll get used to it. Olivia Pickney gets every report from me until you people are doing the right job, mate. So you're arresting the right people and stop harassing people broke. People in poverty. Let's hope there. And if there is something in my area that's so criminal that it warrants all of these police, I want to know. If I live in an area that warrants this amount of police, I have every right to know. Yeah, I might have a paedophile living next to me for all I know right now. There might be drugs being dealt with all I know. They have cameras, I've got a camera, and this is my body camera, as you know. Yeah, I keep myself safe, have done for 15 years since I've been public about look in the mirror and take the mask off. Since Aaron and Faith were kidnapped by the state, by PC Stephen Lewis and by District Judge Andrew Shaw, stating that Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is the easiest condition to claim to have. I am sick and tired of us taxpayers paying for a system that protects the state and protects the crown and actually personalises and criminalises the people. Even your little 15-year-old kid that's squaring out a little bit of weed is probably just trying to put trainers on his feet. I'm not saying it's right. The amount of homeless people that are in prison because they've broken an 18th century vagrant law because they can't beg on the streets. How is this helping the people? They're so busy finding some person, or will I film the raid? No, I won't. If you've got a genuine job to do, go ahead and do it. But so far, I see police officers in Portsmouth, it's why I don't trust them, meeting 13-year-old girls. My paedophile hunters are out every day, mate. It started because of a mother whose child and 2 children were taken, that took it to the streets. And I'm still here and I'm still alive. Oh, I've battled suicide because of these people intimidating and bullying me. I felt like taking my bloody life and going right on top of their police station's fucking thing. You know the battles I've had because of it, of the harassment and the intimidation. I've had police officers at my door threatening to shoot me if I attended the Donald Trump rally. Why? I was there with Donald Trump in October 2012 to pitch challenge Britain, step up Britain, and then all of a sudden little piggies want to come in and kidnap 2 of my kids and gag me. What did they think I was going to do? Go and sit on the streets, take drugs, commit suicide? I'm a coach, I'm a psychology. My degree is in psychology. I started as a youth worker. What? Because I had injury reports. Because I'm on benefits, do I not have a brain? Because I'm a mother, does that mean I can't think for myself? Because I choose to work for free and not have a salary that I'm committed to be above a pay scale or under a pay scale. Because I don't choose to have a job just over broke. Police officers, if they work 6 or 7 years, they'll be lucky to earn 40 grand, they'll be on 20 grand. I'm going to teach every police officer to use Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And if they really want to be out here on the beat, come out here on the beat with your money in your pocket. If not, fuck off and get a real job. Yeah? Because we want real police officers out here. We want real police officers that don't need to walk around in boots and all of their stuff, because they actually can mingle with the community. Now, please do remember I am an ex-army wife and I did live in Northern Ireland. Yeah? I'm 44 this year and I have had enough of the bollocks since becoming a foster care child when they think Section 20s mean that they can own the people. No, too much abuse in the foster care system, people. Too many children going through foster care being trafficked. This red X stands on my head. I've worn it every day. No, I don't have mental health. Yes, it gets washed. But I wear it because do you know how much I had to pay in the bloody shipping cost to get it from America? Do you know what my shipping cost will get this cap here? And I will be rebranded for the 1st of May. I will be doing the whole EDS awareness. I could even do some TikToks and a little bit of videos and dancing now. Getting a bit sweaty. You know, I'm right outside my front door, mate. And these people are still just stood here. So busy. I've got a feeling they got an anonymous report to say that I was leaving my kids in the house. Their dad's up there, mate. Photographs of him on the bed. I photograph everything, mate. I keep evidence of everything. And I have to. Yeah? Why do I have to? Why do I have to? Because these police officers... One, I'm stood out here with absolutely nothing. Yeah, we're not in America, I don't keep a gun. Can I use one? Yes, I'm trained to use a gun. Yeah, it's called living in Northern Ireland and being married to somebody in the army. Yeah? So yes, I am fully capable of picking up a gun and using a gun. Yeah? I'm also trained, being that my father was CQ Wadaroo Jiu-Jitsu, to take a knife out of somebody's hand. Yes, I have been gang raped. I was 11 years old when I was pinned down by 7 people, as you know, and gang raped by kids. Not by men, by kids, all under 16, mate. And it's only now, all these years later, they're talking about children that are sexualised, and then they want to call them rapists. No, they were sexualised. They're being sexualised by the music, they're being sexualised by the games, and now we've got the metaverse. And we've had, oh, Jimmy will fix it, we'll fix it for you. Yeah, Jimmy fix it, we'll fix it for you, as long as you're going to take it in the mouth or up the ass. Yeah? And now we've got Disney with transgender. We got Disney polluting the minds. Look, transgender is mental health. Accept it, deal with it. Man, woman. This dog, yeah, is a female. Always will be a female. Can't tell me whether it feels like it's going to be a male, even if it wants to bite people's heads off. It wouldn't, but it might grow out a few dogs. But do you know why my dog has a go at other dogs? Because she doesn't want them coming near her, sniffing her ass. Because she's got integrity, self-respect, and she ain't going to be laid by every dog and every sundry. It's called boundaries, okay? So this is my boundary to these police officers, because these police officers, not these ones personally, but I've had 9 assault me. I was assaulted over at the other one when they took Elijah off me and assaulted me while I'm pregnant. I have an upheld ICPC complaint and we're in the United Nations. I am the very same woman that is on the United Nations saying your system is fucked and you hope I find the keys. That was 2013. Why am I gagged though? Why do these people like to keep bullying and suppressing? Like I said, don't know if it's personal, not paranoid. I'm dealing with facts. They're stood here, yeah? This is my home. I have walked back. I haven't been down to the Guildhall doing what I do usually. I haven't been dancing on the stairs. I haven't roller skated. The roller skating crew's getting massive. We've got a big aeroplane going up to film all the videos of all the roller skates going on. Yeah? Off now. See, it's not paranoia, it physically is going on, and as a duty, as a neighbour, I have a right to know why they're in my area, and if it's personal to me, then I hope they get in their cars, because an injunction is coming their way soon, and if there is a really horrible person, I let them get on with their job. But I've had enough of it. And I have. I've had enough of people living in their properties, drinking, probably smoking weed, probably even the drug dealers, even the people that are the crack and the smackheads who are on the streets. Most of them were abused in foster care homes. Most of them. And then you can turn around and go, well, I was raped and I don't take drugs and I don't drink. Fucking good for you. But some of them did. Some of them completely lost it. Some of them even lost it to the point that they committed suicide. There is a lot of people here in this world now that are no longer here because of even a false allegation, bullying, people that take their lives just because someone says, oh, my next door neighbour shouts at the kids. And somebody thinks, I don't want people feeling this way. Oh, you've got a chicken bone. Come here, leave the chicken, you. Makes you sick. You know, sometimes it could even be a man who's accused of an affair who hasn't actually had an affair. Yeah? And it's not right. And it's not. And it has to change because we're living in a society where let me explain it in a really quick way before I go. Me, Kelly, yeah? System rules and everything around you and you're trying to make your own decisions and get on with it. It's no different than getting up and having to go to work at a certain time. Yes, we serve. I'm not saying that we shouldn't serve. This is my service. This is my service. I don't ask for someone to pay me by the hour to do this. I don't ask someone to contract me to do this. I'm on my own mission. I'm on my own path. I walk at my own pace, run at my own space. Now, they were very interested in around here. So who would they be intruding at this particular late night? And I'm allowed out the back because that's what I've come out to do, to let my dog have a bit of a poo. And if they're not out the back here, see, what I'm suggesting is they wanted to try to listen at the back window. No, not around here. They all came for a nice social gathering, stood just here, and whose window is just up there. Don't seem to have come back round here again now, do they? Tut, 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 tut. Now, if you're not following and you don't watch my lives, you won't understand what's going on around me now, will you? And people can go, it's got nothing to do with you, it's paranoia. So ask me, why does the Lord always put me in the right place at the right time? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But at the end of the day, that's what you're paying your taxpayers for. That's what the tax people are paying for. Now, I'm also now wondering whether or not anyone's been able to hear me because I've had my headphones in. And if that whole live has gone missing because I've had no headphones in, I'll be fucking fuming. Look, they're gone. Someone just tell me whether you can hear me. If not, I'll take my headphones off. But if I've lost the sound on all of that, I'm not going to be fucking happy. Let's just see if they shot off in their car and gone. I actually came back a different way today. The funny thing, isn't it? 26th of April. Victorian forced adoption with current. And it will happen whether I'm there or not. No, they are still here. They are still here. I don't like living in a place. This is why I want my own home. This is why I want my own gates, because if anybody is anywhere near my property, I've got alarms. If anyone even wants to come anywhere near my property, and then that way I know everything that I'm dealing with and what I'm not dealing with and things like that. Do you know what I mean? You're on something. Anyway, they're just sat in their cars. Leave them to do whatever job they've got to do. So tomorrow morning, oh okay, you go, what, no, you're not going for the chicken. Tomorrow morning, I will either hear of some big massive raid that was done in the still of the night. Now it is rumoured that one of these is classed as a paedophile, but it's rumoured, it's not fact, so I'd never point it out. And I would never ever send or message any pedo hunters to check. But I have asked social, and we have had conversations about it. So, yeah, I'm going to leave them to it. They might have even been wanting to hide behind mine to go and deal with somebody else. Do you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like. You don't tend to get you don't get the police up this side, by the way. You don't. They don't come up this side so much, not unless it's coming up here for me. And I think I've probably seen them the one time down at the back. You just don't get them. Anyway, I'll find out whether or not I got this live or whether my headphones has fucked it all up. See you later.